All right, welcome back to the blog. So this is I think, vlog 4. It's been a minute. And I've actually got Noah filming this one instead of me hand holding it. But I wanted to give you guys an update on various projects, kind of what we've got going on. So the 4th gen is back from Total Chaos. We've got front fiberglass fit well enough so that Total Chaos could do what they needed to do with it, cycle the suspension and whatnot. First thing I'm going to call out is the offset that I've got on here is way too aggressive to run with a long travel kit. So it's a 0. But the long travel setup, we'll see if we can get it on camera here for you guys. Absolutely wild. This is probably one of my favorite kits they've ever done. Um, it is a +3 kit, but with the 0 offset, it's actually 3 or 4 inches wider than their +2.25 kit on the 2nd gen Tundra. So this truck is crazy wide right now. We did have to trim the glass a bunch, so we've cut it back really far over here towards the cab. And probably didn't need to do it as much because the Total Chaos kit is going to push things forward a little bit. But 3.0 IBP up there. It's got the optional bump stop kit that's in there with the Duro bump on it. Power brake kit, we've got proper lengths now that we gave power brakes. So if you get a Total Chaos long travel kit, you can get the specified power brake extended brake lines to go with it. Really, really excited. The truck drives really nice. Actually, my shop manager drove it this weekend. And he was saying he really loved it. Rear, we've got glass in the back right now. So this is going to go over to Steve at Elevance, who wraps all of our vehicles. He's the one that originally did glass on my 3rd gen and painted it. And he's either going to paint it or wrap it. He's leaning towards painting it. I've kind of left that up to him. If we wrap it, we've already got the color picked out. It's extremely similar to this. So this truck is getting really exciting. It'll be at the booth in Overland Expo in a couple weeks here. And Pat from Total Chaos will be in the booth with us. And we actually should also have our first set of prototype rock sliders on here, which reminds me I need to send a final measurement over. This truck is it's a TRD Pro Tundra that we're doing a build very similar to Andre's build. This is the customer that had come over, drove his truck, fell in love with it, traded her Silverado in, and said do the exact same suspension on it. So we did that. However, we did no custom colors on this one. And actually, back to that one, the rear on that truck. So Total Chaos links on my 4th gen. And then it's a 3.0 IBP in the rear as well. So that thing should boogie. Really excited. I got to get some miles on that, and we're going to test it with Total Chaos. Back to this. So really big build. We got full belly skids on it, fuel skids at pretty much every skid you can do, RCI sliders on it. This is a 5-foot bed versus, or sorry, 5.5 versus that 6.5 that Andre had, but very similar build. We're doing a 2-sleeper in here. It's going to be absolutely epic. The wrap on it, I'm going to call that out. So her boyfriend had somebody else wrap it, and we called it out and showed him how many things were wrong with it. So like you can see right here, this is the worst wrap job we've ever seen, and they paid a crazy price for it too. So they're going to get that handled. But cool color. I think it's going to look pretty awesome when it's done. Matthew's 4Runner. This is actually going to go to Steve as well. He's going to do a full paint correction on it, and then this thing's going to get ready to sell. It's a really, really nice truck. If you guys want to spend, I would say like 65, 70 grand on a fully built 4Runner, goose gear in back, really nice electrical. This truck is set up exactly like I would build a 4th gen 4Runner to have fun in it and maybe camp out of if you're 1 or 2 people. That's the camper that's going to go on that Tundra that's back there that we just showed you. My 2nd gen is slowly progressing and getting put back together. We're not going to do anything wild with it. We're actually going to put it back together and maybe ideally it, maybe I sell it. A buddy of mine wants to trade me for an 80 series Land Cruiser, so we might do that. This is Colorado. Really, really big build on this one. So we are doing everything. We handled the wrap with Steve. We've got really nice electrical setup in it, goose gear, leafs, AV front and rear bumpers, sliders, roof rack, which we modified, lighting, lot of stuff. I mean, like everything that kind of you can think of on this build, we did. David's 5010 Prospector XL build over here. So we're actually kind of doing a revamp on this thing. And this is I guess a cool like learning experiment or experience. So we went with no latches. And so this actually has push buttons that are actuated on the electrical system with the key fob, and the doors popped open. What we found is that it is not as practical as a mechanical latch. So lesson learned, we're never going to do that again. And so we're working with Germany right now to get manual latches made for this. We're also revamping the electrical system, bringing things to a more simple state. So previously we had a full GP Factor universal board that had a Manager 30 and a Red Vision system, and Garmin power switches and a BC-DC is absolutely epic and so simple, so easy to wire, so minimal. We're switching everything over to that in this, and it's actually gonna give us more room for batteries and whatnot. So I'm excited about that. Another Colorado, Lewis. So this Colorado actually already had quite a bit done to it. It's supercharged. It's got a nice king setup on it, but we're doing the camper and cleaning up all the wiring because whoever the hell did the wiring in that thing before should never do it again. It was absolutely a disaster. So we're working with him and kind of what that looks like, right? So if you've got a wiring job and you know it's not right and you want us to fix that, we'll take a quick assessment of it. Let me flip this light on real quick. So we'll take a quick assessment with it, with you, and then we'll start getting our hands into it. And we might call you and come show you kind of like once we've ripped everything apart, labeled everything again. And so that's something that we've been working on over here. And I think we've made a lot of progress on it. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. I wish we had it before to show you guys, but we're using the Colorado Canyon Enthusiast board over here, customizing it for kind of the way we run power. So that's work in progress. I think both these Colorados are gonna go home this week. And then our shop Grenadier, this is another project that is slowly progressing in between customer projects. So we've got the roof's on. We got to do like the small details, like putting the trim back, but all the lights are mounted. Our light bracket is ready to release. So if you have a roof conversion and you want to be able to do the XL linkable up here, we've got that set up, ready to go. We've got scene lighting over here. We still got to rotate the bezels on those, but we tucked all the wiring in super nice. And then we got a GP Factor interior coming for it, the GP Jetpack. And then actually we've been working on manufacturing a few different things. So I mentioned the sliders, and then we've got a track bar correction kit for the rear of this that'll actually be going on this truck for prototyping, final prototyping this week. So lots of cool stuff coming on, or coming in. And no, what else do we have coming in the shop? What's the next build we got going on? Another Colorado? All right, Colorado shop apparently. But yeah, guys, again, we're just talking before we started filming this. I think Mondays is probably the best day for us to kind of knock this stuff out because the installers aren't here. We can quickly run you guys through this stuff. But we did just have our first Tiny Trap event this Saturday. I was making pancakes. We had a good coffee vendor here, and the kids loved it, parents loved it, the moms loved it. So we're gonna keep doing that probably once a month. I think the next event at the shop is gonna be the SoCal Expo after party, which will be Saturday night, weekend of Expo. It's either the 14th or the 15th. So you guys are welcome to come down for that. But till then, it's going to be kind of Expo prep, we'll call it, getting this ready for the show. My Ram, I teased a glimpse of the interior on Instagram. I just dropped that off again at Doug's house so that he can finish that up for us. He's doing the walnut countertop on it, sink, and whatnot. So some cool projects of our own that are going to be there. And then we've got some customer builds that'll be at Expo 2, that after party. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.